Yeah, it's the fella I want.
Hey?
I want some advice from a man with experience.
Oh, well, I've been about a bit. What do you want to know?
Well, I need your help as a married man.
Oh, I am sorry. You kept it dark.
I'm not married, you are.
Oh, don't remind me. Look, son, if you're thinking of taking the plunge, forget it. It's worse than doing porridge. Now, what can I give you some advice on?
I've changed my mind. I don't think you are qualified to help me. I'll ask Miss Courtney.
Is it time, then?
What time are you referring to?
Lesson time.
Oh, no. Rehana is coming to see Mr. Brown. This is Seed, our caretaker man. This is Mrs. Nadeem, the wife of Ali.
And very nice, too.
Morning, Ali. I have been here.
We are making for him a surprise.
It is thank you party for being such good husband and giving me beautiful baby.
But we are not wanting him to be finding out.
No, already he is most suspicious with me going out to arrange everything with Ranjit.
Oh, don't worry, I won't tell a Dickie.
Never mind this Dickie. Ali should not be finding out.
That's what I just said. When's the surprise?
Tonight, you are welcome to be coming if you are wishing.
Oh, Tom.
Jamila is making lovely food and Gladys is making delicious cakes.
Please, where is Mr. Brown?
He's in Miss Courtney's office.
Good. I must be asking him to be keeping Ali late after class so all students can be arriving for party before he is getting home.
Oh.
While you are seeing Mr. Brown, I go to be speaking with Gladys.
Oh, good. And you can buy me a nice cup of tea. See you later, love.
See who that is, Mr. Brown.
It's her. It's Ali's wife. I wonder what she wants.
Are you sure you didn't tell Ali about her affair?
Positive. I just told him I'd lost her.
Well, perhaps he wants to confide in you because you're Ali's friend.
Well, couldn't she confide in you?
Certainly not. It is your problem. You will deal with it. I'll leave you alone. Mr. Brown will see you now.
Sorry about that. Come in, Rahana. Sit down.
I am wanting to be asking you something.
Yeah, well, before you do, I've got something to tell you. Please sit down.
I am been waiting.
Yes. Look, firstly, tell me something. Do you love Ali?
Oh, yes, very much indeed.
Good, good. Well, what I have to say is rather delicate, but you and Ali are both sensible, intelligent people.
Thank you.
And you've been married for almost 2 years now, and you've now got a lovely little baby.
Yes.
Well, I want you to know that I understand how these things can happen.
What things?
Well, not babies, but, oh, look, let me put it another way. When two people have been married for a while, sometimes familiarity creeps in. Two people living together, doing the same things day after day, seeing the same faces. It's only natural that occasionally one of the parties feels that something is missing, some excitement, perhaps. So it's not unusual in these occasions for one of the parties to meet somebody else, to try and recapture the first flush of romance.
Mr. Brown?
Please, let me finish. Let me say just one thing. The vital question you must ask yourself is whether to lightly throw away what you have already for some passing infatuation, or to rise above it and start afresh. To err is human, and to forgive, divine. That's all I have to say.
Oh, I see.
Now, what was it you wanted to ask me?
No, it is not important now.
Well, Mr. Brown, how did you manage?
Extremely well, I think, Miss Scott. Oh, sorry. I was very tactful, and, well, I think she got the message.
Yeah, are you all right? It is Mr. Brown. He is telling me something terrible.
What is it?
It is my Ali. He is having an affair with another woman.
Hello, Ranjit.
Good evening, O most wise and illustrious one.
Yes, well, I wish I could say the same about you. Incidentally, before the other students arrive, I have something to tell you. I know everything.
That is why I'm calling you most wise and illustrious.
I mean about what you and Ali's wife have been up to.
1,000 apologies.
Well, I think it's Ali you should be apologizing to.
Why should I be apologizing to Ali?
For your behavior. After all, she is his wife.
I am knowing that. That is why we are keeping it secret from him.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Oh no, I am very pleased to be doing it.
I bet you are.
I am sure if she's asking you to do the same, you'll be most happy to oblige.
I hardly think...
Please, not to be telling Ali.
Well, I won't. For his sake, not yours.
Good. We are not wanting him to be finding out before tonight.
Well, why tonight?
Tonight, he'll be knowing everything.
Are you going to tell him?
No, he'll be seeing for himself.
Good Lord.
It will be a big surprise.
I think it'll be more of a shock.
You are also coming to the party tonight.
What party?
The one we have been arranging for Ali.
I'm getting a bit confused.
You are saying you are knowing everything.
Yeah, well, I just realised I don't know quite as much as I thought I did. Now, tell me something, Ranji. Have you been seeing Ali's wife?
Most certainly. To be arranging the party for him tonight at 10 o'clock.
And that's all? Just a party? Oh.
Buenas noches, señor Brown.
One.
Sí, señor.
This is an English class. When you arrive here, I expect you to speak English. No more buenas noches. Good evening.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Good evening, señor Brown.
That's better.
Buonasera.
No, buenasera. Speak it English.
Don't you tell me to speak it English, you great Spanish onion.
I punch your head in, you Italian ice cream.
Yeah, all right. That'll do. Sit down.
You tell him, señor.
I'm telling both of you, you sit down.
It's all right, it's all right.
And I'll tell you what I told one. This is an English class, and when you arrive here, I expect you to speak English. No more buonasera. Good evening.
Okie dokie.
Good.
Kalisperas.
Guten Abend. Bonsoir, Monsieur Brown.
I give up.
Nothing much to tea.
Oh, good evening, Jamila.
I have knit for you a scarf.
Oh, very kind of you. Very patriotic. Quite long.
It is be start as pair of sockies. But I am forget to turn round heel, so I make it little bit more longer.
Well, thank you very much. Sure it'll come in useful. Good evening, Susie. Carol?
Good evening.
Yes. Right, now, before we go any further this evening, the Education Authority are taking some kind of census and require these forms filling in. So, it's self-explanatory. If you'd complete them now, and then if you have any problems, don't hesitate to ask, because that's what I'm here for. All right?
Hey, I have problem.
But how can you have a problem? You haven't even looked at your form yet.
No pen.
Or a month.
Right.
Right, anybody else got a pen?
Si, professore.
Good, right, now, all you have to do is fill in your surname, your first names, your address in England, your birth, occupation, sex, marital status, and what subject you're taking.
Scusi,
Yes, Giovanni.
I have a problem with my first names.
Well, surely you know them.
Sure. Giovanni, Vincenzo, Marco, Dino, Alberto, Lena.
Yeah, oh, all right, so what's the problem?
I can't get them on the paper.
Well, just put as many as you can.
Okie dokie.
Monsieur Brown, please, I do not know the name of the hospital where I was born.
You don't have to put the hospital, just the town.
Just the town?
Have you put the hospital too?
No. Place where born?
Bed.
Finish.
Good. Correction, not so good.
Por favor.
The correct answer to sex is not at least once a week. You should put male or female.
Hey, no sex with male. Only female.
Squeeze, please.
I'm being late.
You almost missed the census.
Rihanna is still being very mysterious.
Oh, look, don't worry. Everything will be all right. Tonight at 10 o'clock, all will be revealed.
Are you really sure Ali's knocking about with another bird?
Yes, Mr. Brown would not be telling me lies.
Yes. Oh, they're all alike, these men. Doesn't deserve a party like this.
I am being so unhappy.
I know what I would do.
What?
Kick him out. Anna is right. He is being unfaithful. He behaved like an animal.
He deserves what he gets.
He does.
Hello, my beloved.
Don't you beloved me, you...
What are you doing that for?
Hey, you very bad man, you.
Mr. Brown is telling me you are having girlfriend.
You damn fool. Why are you saying that for?
I didn't. You've obviously misunderstood me.
You are nearly breaking up my marriage.
I am sorry, Harry. It is you I should be throwing cakey at.
Please, you cannot be throwing cakey at Mr. Brown. I will do it.